Hi guys, welcome to Rashidia. Tonight we're going to cook a very simple German dish. I do it a little bit different than my grandmother, my mother would have done it. I do it the way I like it. So I have sauerkraut, roast potatoes and chicken and cheese sausage. So I start my sauerkraut with onions and ginger. So this is already what is different to the traditional German. Traditional German would not use ginger, but it's very healthy and I like the flavor, so a little bit of a kick in the back. Then I add apple. In Germany, traditionally, especially in the winter, when to the game dishes, when we have pheasant or things like this, we do the sauerkraut a lot with pineapple, so or sometimes with grapes. So I'm doing it with apple. So I cook that together, then the sauerkraut, then I will put a little bit of white wine and then a little bit of chicken stock and then cook it. So then I have the roasted potatoes. I have regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. I will just blanch them and then just saute them and then season them with salt, pepper, and I have a little bit of potato seasoning, which has a little bit of dry garlic and a little bit of paprika inside and pepper, so I use that in there. Then obvious with the sausage, mustard has to be there, and here are the sausages. So let's go and blanch the potatoes. Okay, so I put a few drops of oil and then a little bit of lupak butter. And ginger and onion. So as I said, I will cook it. I will cook it slow actually. I will move it to the little bit less heat, and then here I just put a little bit salt in the water and I do my potatoes. The regular potatoes cook a little bit longer than the sweet potatoes, so I put them a minute before. And when they start to boil, then I will add the sweet potatoes on there. So here I cook them, as I said, I cook them slow because I want the onions almost cooked before I add the apple. So in the meantime, I will get the next pan ready for my sausages. So as I said, I have chicken and cheese sausage, so then there's cheese inside. So I will cut the potatoes, the sausage a little bit, that the cheese can come out. You will see after when I cook it, the cheese will melt and then will cover the sausage. So from both sides, just not very deep, just a little. Okay, then also the oil, and then we go. It's a non-stick pan, so I don't need to put too much oil. So now I have to make sure that my onions don't burn, and I add now the sweet potatoes to the potatoes, cook that together. Okay, so I will cook them just for a few minutes because I want to finish them in the pan nicely, slowly in butter. Okay, my onions are almost ready. Look, the sausages are cooking nicely now. So I will add now the apple. So by the time the sauerkraut is ready, the apples will be almost completely cooked. You will just have the apple flavor, but you will see the skin, the color, but you will not see the apples ready anymore. So now I have to put the heat a little bit down because as I said, I want the cheese to come out and see here you can see already the cheese starts to come out, and then the cheese will be nice and crispy when it's there. So, but we have to make sure that the pan is not too hot, that we cook it nice and slow. So now for the meat, I put the sauerkraut Voilà. Now, I big glass with the white wine to get a little bit of acid and nice flavor. So now I cook it slowly, and when I need a little bit of more liquid, then I will add some chicken stock. But in the moment, I leave it as it is. Already when I look at them, they're beautiful. I'm getting hungry when I see them. Okay, so my potatoes are almost done. They're about half cooked. So I'll just put butter in the pan and finish them cooking in the pan. The sauerkraut you have seen has a little bit of color already. So because it is sauerkraut from the can, which is already pre-cooked. So you get the sauerkraut in the market in two different ways. Either you get it really fresh when it's raw, when it's just basically from the drum, because sauerkraut is basically it's marinated cabbage, which goes traditionally when during the harvest time it will be sliced, and then with vinegar and bay leaves and juniper berries and peppercorns, and it goes in a stone drum, and it stays there for at least 2 months or so until it's ready, and then it's a staple food in Germany in winter and all days. And but this one was already pre-cooked, so that's why it's relatively fast ready, and that's why it was not really white, because when you have sauerkraut which is fresh, it is almost white. And you can also, when it's fresh, you can also eat it as a salad. I remember as a child I was just eating it with sugar, just the raw sauerkraut, and put a little bit sugar on top, or then a little bit of pineapple. We had canned pineapple then these days, and so just eating it with this. So potatoes are nicely going in the butter. Now my sausages, I burn them one more time. See what I mean when I said the cheese is nicely, look at this. So now a little bit, the cheese a little bit on this side, and about 2 minutes and it will be ready. So in the meantime I season the potatoes with that little salt, little pepper, and my potato spice. Just a little bit, this is enough. So 2-3 minutes and they will be ready. Okay, now sausages, I have to take them out, because if I keep them too long now, then if all the cheese will come out, then the sausage will get dry inside. So this way they are perfect. Look at them. Beautiful. Okay, and my potatoes almost done. 2 minutes. And the sauerkraut. So cook it a little bit more. And in 2-3 minutes we can dress. So beautiful. Everything is ready, so we can dress now. Look at the beautiful plate. It's a plate which I got from Danube, from the showroom, from Danube Hospitality Solution. The showroom is near Emirates Road, is near Emirates Mall. When you see Danube Home, and on the second floor is Hospitality Solution. So they have in the showroom beautiful Chinaware, so can only recommend you to go and have a look. So now my sauerkraut, I don't want to have too much juice on the plate. Beautiful. Okay, so then sausage and what? For a good German sausage, you need to have mustard. So voila, and then little bit of green for the color, and we are ready. Roast potatoes from regular and sweet potatoes, sauerkraut, chicken and cheese sausage with mustard.